Welcome to my first official video. So I'm going to be giving you a tour of the world that I've been working on. So a little bit about this world is that I got it like a custom content. I forgot the name, but I'll put it up here and where I got it from, and also the link if you want to go ahead and take a look. So originally this world was empty, but it had plots, so I placed some buildings here however I want it to be. So in this little area, I want to go ahead and do like an old town, old Italy with vineyards, having some family that has history here. And another thing that drew me to this world is the beach. I just want everything in one place instead of moving to a new world to experience that. So let's go ahead and continue the tour. So over here, I like to call it the Big Apple. So this is going to be like a city world, not city world, I mean city neighborhood or whatever. And I wanted to have a party life here, have some stages for the performers. So what made me want to start from scratch is that I want to create my own stories and fill the world with my own characters. I just want to create some good storytelling sims. Head and take a closer look at the Scarlet family. So over here we are looking at Darlene Scarlet. So let's go ahead and take a look at her biography. So Darlene is the creative, warm-hearted montage of the modern Scarlets. Though she wasn't born into the family, she fully embraced the Scarlet legacy when she married Colt. She grew up in a nearby town as the daughter of a school teacher and a passionate gardener. Her love for beauty, stories, and nature made her a perfect match for her life near the vineyards. She works part-time as a florist and writer, often drawing inspiration from the scenic vineyard views. Right outside her window, Darlene has a special talent for turning the family's old traditions into something fresh and personal. She's even started incorporating local wildflowers and grapes into her floral designs and children's story. And then over here we have Colt Scarlet. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at him. So Colt is the current torchbearer of the Scarlet name. Born and raised on the family's historic property near the vineyards, he comes from a long line of landowners, farmers, and craftsmen. The Scarlets were never the wealthiest family in the valley, but they were respected for their resilience and hands-on approach to life. Colt works as a skilled contractor and handyman, often restoring old barns, building tasting rooms for local wineries, or maintaining the family's old small vineyard plot. He's proud of his heritage and takes his role as protector and provider seriously. While he can be stubborn and hot-headed at times, his loyalty to his wife and son is unbreakable. And we have Lil Nash Scarlet. So his biography is Nash is the spirited young heir to the Scarlet name, growing up surrounded by grapevines, open fields, and the scent of fermenting wine in the air. He's developed a deep sense of adventure and curiosity. He spends his days exploring the hills, climbing old oak trees, and helping his dad with small renovation projects, which usually means making adorable messes. Nash has inherited the classic Scarlet fire. He's imaginative, fearless and already showing signs of both his mother's creativity and his father's practical skills. The family hopes he'll one day carry on the Scarlet legacy in his own unique way. And that's the Scarlet family. So here's their little house. So, what I really admired is that it's giving old farmhouse, which I really love. And I'm really obsessed with his bedroom, like a sailor, sailing through the world. Very cute. The Harrington family, so let's start with Eli's. Eli's is the respected patriarch of the Harrington vineyard, a true old Southern man with a deep voice, strong build, and weathered hands from decades of hard work. Born on this land, he dedicated his life to growing the family vineyard from a small plot into a well-known local operation producing fine red vines. He still rises early to walk the vine rows with his cane and straw hat, overseeing the grapes with pride. So let's go ahead and go with Magnolia. Magnolia brought beauty and hospitality to the Harrington vineyard. She tends the flower gardens, paints watercolors scenes of the vines, and is known across the valley for her excellent southern cooking, especially blackberry cobbler and sweet tea. She loves hosting family and neighbors and remains devoted to her husband after decades of marriage. So they live in a small castle. Oh, I just love the decorations in here. It's giving old farmland passed down through generations. Oh, I'm just so obsessed. And it's just perfect for them. It's just them two. Let's talk about the Wilkins family. So here we have Ida Mae Wilkins. So a little bit about her is that Ida Mae is a hardworking heart of the family, born on a tenant farm in rural Georgia. She married young and has spent her life stretching every dollar. She works part-time at the local diner, grows a big vegetable garden, and cans preserves every summer. She's warm and loving, but runs a tight ship. Everyone pitches in at home. Her famous buttermilk biscuits and sweet tea are the highlights of their modest table. What I really admire her is that her little outfit. I needed to have a good reason to use this outfit. So that's why she is wearing that. So here we have Earl. So about Earl, Earl works full-time at the local lumber mill and picks up old mechanic jobs on the weekends. He's a quiet, proud man who does his best to provide for his family. Despite their tight finances, he hunts and fishes to help put food on the table and is teaching his son the same skills. Even when money is tight, Earl makes sure the family has what they need. Have Billy Ray. Billy Ray is the couple's only child, a energetic, dirt-covered boy who loves playing outside, fishing with his dad, and helping his mama in the garden. Is a man of a few words but strong values. As a former soldier turned farmer and mechanic, He's happiest when he's fixing something or sitting on the porch with a cup of coffee. He's teaching his son, Ray, the value of hard work and still calls his wife darling. After all these years, he dreams of passing down the family land to the next generation. Eula May. Eula May is the no-nonsense Southern montage who keeps her family household running like a well-oiled machine. Born and raised on a farm, she married her high school sweetheart Cliff and never looked back. She spends her days cooking massive Sunday dinners, tending her garden, and making sure her teenagers stay on the straight and narrow. Everyone in town knows her famous peach cobbler and her sharp tongue when someone steps out of line. And here's Ray. Ray is the classic Southern teenage boy, star of the high school football team, always covered in dirt or motor oil. He helps his dad on the farm and with car repairs, but would rather be out hunting or throwing a ball with his friends. He's a protective of his little sister, even if he picks on her, and is just starting to notice the girls at school. Is the spirited youngest child and her daddy's absolute favorite. Named after her grandmother, she's got that classic Southern charm mixed with a lively personality. She loves singing in the church choir, baking with her mama, and reading romance novels in secret. She's starting to test her independence, much to Eula's May's amusement and occasional frustration, but she still runs to her parents for comfort. Ruby Ann is the one who brings extra laughter and drama to family dinners. And here she is. Very adorable. That I want to create is a wealthy family that's wealthy of them all, who owns a lot of real estate and are venue owners as well. And the kind of families that I want to make is I want to make like a criminal family, a celebrity, and more diversity. So those are my future plans for this world. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Any suggestions are welcome. Please leave in the comments. Bye.